In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Scrivener's Corkboard. Hi everyone, it's Bela from the Writer's Territory. In this video, I'm going to show you the features of Scrivener's Corkboard. I think it's quite nice to work with index cards, so let's have a look at what it can do. If you don't see the Corkboard, you have those view options here at the top, and you choose the middle one, that is Corkboard. Once you do that, you see the index cards that are the children of the folder that you have selected. So if you take a look at the binder, here I have selected the folder chapter, and what it shows in the Corkboard is everything underneath. I'm working with the novel template, but it doesn't matter, the behavior is always the same. Now on the Corkboard itself, you see the title and the synopsis of the index card. You can also add new documents here by right-clicking or by using the buttons at the bottom. New document or a new folder. The Corkboard has two main view modes. This is the normal view mode where you have the order of the documents or the folders of the binder. But you can also choose a freeform mode. If you go down at the bottom and you click on this button, it's freeform mode. Now you can move all the cards around as you like. Add new ones. Whatever you want to do. If you are in freeform mode, there is an additional button here. It says commit. This changes the order of the documents in the binder once you've moved them around and want to commit to a certain new order. Let's try that. Now it asks, how do we want to order our cards? Let's say start at top is okay and order from left to right is okay. And then we can go back to this view. You can also order your cards on the Corkboard by label. If you activate this, arrange by label, now you see our cards don't have any labels yet, so let's just give them some labels. Red, orange, and yellow, for example. Now you see that Scrivener puts all the cards with the red label on this track, so to speak, with the orange label on this track, and so on and so forth. Okay, you see all the labels you have in your project here as colored tracks. And you can also move your documents from one track to another. You just drag and drop it onto the other label, it's gonna jump to that track. So this is a real easy way to change the labels of your index cards. Also, you can display this arrange by label view horizontally or vertically by changing the view down below here. Next to this arrange by label button, you have the view options for your Corkboard. You can change the card size. You can change the ratio of the cards. You can change the spacing between the cards. You can change how many cards you want to see across. You could limit that if you want, or just leave it at auto. And you can also display keywords if you have. So if you have keywords in your project, you can select how many keyword chips you want to display. Let's have a look at how that looks like. Let's add a keyword here, keyword. Now this card has the keyword in pink, but it doesn't show anything yet. So we go to View Corkboard Options and activate Show Keyword Colors. And now you see this little pink indicator here that says you have this keyword added to this card or this document. Other options in the Corkboard options, you can also, this is also what you have down below in the view section. Arrange by label, we saw that. And also you can display status stamps. So this says first draft because this document has the status first draft. You can also show card numbers, so it's going to number your cards automatically. And you can also show blank cards as ghosts. Now this doesn't change anything yet, because since we said we want to see the numbers, those cards are not considered blank. So if we go to Corkboard options again and disactivate show card numbers, those empty cards are going to be shown as ghosts. I'm just going to activate those again. Now there is something else you can do with the Corkboard, which is very nice, in my opinion. Let's just duplicate this chapter 2 times so we have some cards to play with. And now I'm going to select all those folders. Now what Scrivener does is it creates sections on the Corkboard for each of those folders. So this is chapter, this is the chapter folder here, and this is chapter 1, and this is chapter 2. Now they look the same because we duplicated them, okay? And down below here you can choose how you want those sections on the Corkboard displayed. Now you have all the cards in one section with a line break, so to speak, but you could just have it like that all cards in each section are on one line or in one column. And you can also switch the cards around. You can take this card and move it over to another section, which is another folder in the binder. Now we moved this document over. In terms of mouse behavior on the Corkboard, the way it is set up here is by double-clicking on the Corkboard, we move to the parent folder. Now we've moved to the manuscript folder, and it's showing us these chapter folders on the Corkboard, since the Corkboard shows the children of the folder that we have activated in the binder. Now you can change that, and the Corkboard settings are in 2 different places in Scrivener's preferences. So I'm going to show you that. Go to Scrivener preferences, and then go to behaviors. And here you have double-clicking. Double-clicking Corkboard background opens the parent Corkboard. That's what we just did. But you could also create a new card or do nothing, depending on what your preference is. And you have also those options: always creates a new card in freeform mode and always creates a new card when arranged by label. And then also you have drag and drop. And here you can allow or disallow drop-ons in Corkboard. The way I've set it up is that they are allowed, and this means I can drop cards on other cards. And now I've moved this chapter 1 folder into the chapter folder just by moving it on top of the stack of cards, so to speak. One last thing I want to show you on the Corkboard. Let's just go into that folder. By the way, if you double click on that icon, you can move into that folder. Now we've given those cards labels, and you can set up Scrivener so that it will show you the color of the label of each index card on the whole card. Now you see the color of the label here at the side, but you can show the whole card in that color. If you go to view, use label color in index cards. Then you have the colors here, and also if you activate that document in the synopsis. Okay, that's it. I hope you got a good impression of what Scrivener's Corkboard can do and how it can help your writing. And I hope you found some new ways of using Scrivener to unleash your creativity and publish many great things.